put this on my vision board. Skincare products. Hey my lovelies, happy new year. So excited to be with you guys again in this new year in 2026. Today is a little bit of a cozy vibe. The weather's kind of bad, it's really cold, and honestly I just want to be really cozy for this video. So that's why I'm still in my bonnet, in my sniddy, wrapped up nice and warm. We've got the little fireplace going on in the background. Today we are making a vision board. We're going to start the year off right, just plan all our goals, have a visual representation of our goals. A vision board is really important because it encourages you to work on your goals because you can see them every day, especially if you put them somewhere where you can wake up and then that's like the first thing that you see. Just a constant reminder of like, these are the goals that I have for the year. This is what I want to work on. You can kind of catch yourself out much faster because you'll see your little vision board and you're like, oh, actually it's, I don't know, April and I actually haven't started working on that yet. But maybe you wouldn't have had that reminder if you didn't visually see your goals as opposed to writing them down. So yeah, enough rambling. We are going to be creating a vision board together. Things you'll need is some paper or like a picture frame or some cardboard or something to put your images on. You then need something to stick them with. I've got Scotch tape because I looked everywhere in the house and this is the only thing that I could find because the glue that I had literally dried out. So yeah. Then you'll need your pictures. Now I got my pictures from Free Prints. Free Prints is something that I've used for literal years. Honestly, it's so good. You get I think it's 45 pictures free. And by the way, this is not a sponsor, but yeah, I just really like Free Prints. It's not like sponsored or nothing. You get like 45 pictures free, just pay for literal shipping. You get two options actually for free. You can pick them as gloss or matte. I picked matte. So, and then I had like I think 7 more pictures and it cost me like I think 50p or something like that, like 20p or something. I can't remember, but it wasn't much extra. So yeah, you literally just pay for shipping and you get the pictures and it's pretty cheap, the shipping. So yeah, I think shipping was like £2 or something, or like maybe £3, something like that. So yeah, if you don't have like actual pictures, you can cut out things from magazines, you can print it out from a printer, whatever. You just need some images of the things you want to work on. So without further ado, let's get into creating the vision board. I split my goals into different categories this year. I've written them on my phone, so I'm just gonna read the categories out. So I've got self-care, fashion, YouTube, and hobbies. So, and something extra at the end that I'll tell you guys about. We're gonna start with self-care. So for me, self-care is gym, diet, beauty, skincare, hair care, and overall health. So these are the images that I have. I'm not sure if these images are actually in the right order. I'm gonna actually quickly sort these out and then I'll be back with you guys. So we're starting off with gym. My goals for this year is to get my desired gym physique, which is honestly, I'd like to be kind of toned, a little bit leaner. Like I just really want to be toned this year. That's my focus. So I've got images of the physique, my dream physique that I want to look like. I also make sure to get images of people that look like me, like similar skin tone, similar like body type, just so I can envision myself a lot more. So we're gonna go ahead and put this on my vision board. All right, so I think I'm gonna make this top section over here my little self-care section. So these are my images that I have. So I'm gonna cut some out. So I think I'm gonna leave, I like this one being in this corner right here. I think I like this one as well. And then I think I'm gonna cut out these two with some scissors. Just carefully cutting it out around. That way we can also like overlap. All my images, I got them from Pinterest. It's just the easiest place to get your images from, honestly. It's also really aesthetic, which I love. And there we go. I got my first little cutout. Just put her right here for now. And I'm gonna cut this image out as well. I think that I will continue to be more glute focused this year, but I'm also gonna work on being more toned rather than just having like bigger glutes. All right, second image. Yeah, so we're not gonna glue anything down just so that we can overlap and rearrange things how you'd like at the very end so that it all looks nice and seamless. Most important thing about gym physique is that obviously I need to have a good diet. So the next thing I'm putting on my vision board is some healthy looking meals. So a lot of protein, veggies, healthy fats, more fruit. We all know that going to the gym is just a little part of the fitness journey. You're not going to really see the results as fast, or even sometimes not at all if your diet is not good. So I just really want to focus on having a really clean diet this this year. I'm thinking maybe to do like the 80-20% type of diet, because I feel like that's something that I can do forever, because the ultimate goal is for my diet to become an overall eating habit, not just something that I do for a short period of time and then not at all. So yeah, honestly, I love steak and eggs. Like, this is something that I've had before. Amazing. So obviously I put that there because it's one of my favorite healthy meals, and then just some other foods similar to what I've had before, just to remind me that like I have done this before, so it's possible, and to keep me going of like there's healthy foods that I do enjoy, which I'm still gonna work on discovering more foods that are healthy, that I love, and that add towards my fitness journey, not take away. And then obviously I'm still gonna have my sweet treats. I love a sweet treat. I've got a serious sweet treat. I love my cakes, chocolates, the whole lot. So we're gonna add this to the vision board. All right, so we're gonna put these images in this little corner. I think I'm gonna put this one kind of long ways, and then I'm gonna cut this image out. Just cut around the bowl like so. Here is what the vision board is looking like so far. Next we have beauty. One thing that I really struggle with is getting ready every day. I want to be someone that like gets up, does my makeup, does my hair, just looks presentable like every single day, even when I have nowhere to go to. I kind of just prefer to be barefaced in my most comfortable clothes, which is really good. I feel like I can do that from time to time, but as I want YouTube to be like a career goal, a part of the job is to look presentable. And then for myself as well, I feel like having my hair done, my makeup done every day will help improve my mood, make me feel better about myself as well. So yeah, and I do really enjoy putting together nice makeup looks when I do them, but I just want to encourage myself to do it like every day. Yeah, so I've just got a few simple makeup looks that I think look really nice, not too much, nice and like natural but still glammed up. And then I've got just some images of makeup. I might actually aim to take a picture like this one day with this makeup in the bathroom with the little tutorial you're following. Anyways, let's add this to the vision board. Okay, so I think I'm gonna add the images in this little corner. Guys, I'm thinking I might have to stick 2 pieces of paper together, so because I do have quite a lot of images left to go. So yeah, I might have to do 2, like one that's more beauty and fashion, and then one that's more YouTube hobbies vibe. Yeah, realistically I think that's what we're gonna have to do. So we're gonna make this current vision board that I'm working on my beauty one, health and beauty, and then we're gonna make a second one and then just stick the 2 together. Next we have skincare. Skincare is actually something that I do really well, but I just want to be even better at it, because there are some days that I do miss more than often, especially around my period time. Because of the fatigue and the exhaustion, I tend to not really do my skincare as much, which leaves my skin like really dry and very prone to breakouts. So I just want to be even more intentional with my skincare, even though I am getting so much better at it, and I've discovered new products that I love and are working really well for me. So it's kind of just like a keep going, you're good at it, but I just want to be even better at it. So we're gonna add this. So we're gonna put these right here, the bottom, this little corner. Got obviously the skincare products, got a good little face mask image, and then obviously a key to good skincare is food as well. I'm gonna actually kind of cut out some of the background. I'm gonna put this image right here. Yeah, that works perfectly. Then this final image, I think I'm gonna cut away the background on this image as well. Slightly, yeah. This is what we're looking like. I'm absolutely loving it. It's coming together really, really well. Next, we have hair care. Hair care is so important for me. I've not been good at taking care of my hair. Back when I was in uni, I used to take care of my hair really, really well when I did the big chop. But since being back, I've just not really taken the time to look after my hair. And I think it really shows, because it seems to be a bit more dry. It's not retaining length as well as I think it should. So I just want to be really intentional in looking after my hair, keeping up with my wash days, even though wash days can be really long, and overall just growing nice, long, healthy hair. I picked images that are literally the same hair texture as mine, or kind of similar. I think this one's a little bit closer to my hair texture than this one. So yeah, just people washing hair. So I remember to keep up precisely with my wash days and keep up with like oiling and all that stuff as just something that I really, really want to work on this year. I'm gonna add these images right over here, like so. I'm gonna put this one, maybe I put this here, and then some of it. And the final thing for the self-care segment is juicing. I've gotten into juicing a little bit recently, towards the end of December and the start of this new year, and I just really think it's important for gut health, energy levels, digestion. It's just really good health benefits. So I want to get more into juicing. So I'm gonna add these images images. This is the whole vision board so far. Got a little bit of space left for our fashion segment, but this is all the health, self-care section, and I'm really happy with how it looks. So we're gonna move on to fashion. So I've split fashion into 3 categories: casual wear, lounge wear, and going out outfits. So first we're gonna start with the lounge wear. So instead of like throwing random pieces together, I aspire to kind of have lounge sets, like nice looking lounge wear. So then if I need to do an errand, I'm happy going outside looking like that. I honestly just want to look put together all the time. So making sure that my loungewear outfits look good, as well as my outfits that I would wear going out, just ensures that I always look good no matter the circumstance. I'm someone that usually just puts a random t-shirt and some jogging bottoms and I'm good for the day. But I kind of want to change that, and I want to start wearing pieces that look more presentable but still nice and cozy for you to lounge about and still feel comfortable at home. So I'm gonna add these images in this bottom section right here. Oh, this is actually a skincare image that I missed out, so I'm gonna cut that out. Actually, if you just look really close, you can see her washing her face right there, so I'm just gonna throw that in the skincare area. Right, so for the loungewear outfits, got 3 images right here. Oh, 4 actually, sorry. Images right here of all the outfits that I really like. These 2, I'm gonna worry about filling out the gaps when I glue it all together at the end, so we're not gonna worry too much about that right now. Next we have our going out outfits, just looking a bit more put together. I think I love a good cord moment, and I love heeled boots, I love a kitten heel, love skirts and a nice jumper. These are just 2 kind of inspo little images, but overall I just want to wear more of my outfits because I have like a lot of really nice like outfits for going out and stuff, and because I don't go out too much, I tend to not wear them. But this year I plan on wearing more going out outfits that are really nice and just like what I envision, rather than just kind of taking the safe option. Okay, so I think I'm gonna put these images up here like so. I'm gonna leave it like this for now, and then we'll go to the last category. Last but not least, for this half of the vision board, it's my more casual but put together outfits. Just a nice, jeans, nice top, streetwear kind of style. Yeah, I just really love these kind of casual outfits, and these are just good inspo for me, just to remind me that I can go for something a bit more put together and still be casual and comfortable when I need to like run an errand or something. Yeah, so we're gonna add these to the vision board as well. Oh, wow, this looks amazing. This actually looks so good. Here is the first vision board. That looks absolutely amazing. So I'm gonna go off camera and stick all of these together, and then we're gonna come back and do vision board number 2. And then I think I'm going to stick the 2 vision boards together. All right, so it's a little while later. It actually took me quite a bit of time to stick everything together, but I finally finished and the end result is amazing. So I'm going to show you guys. This is the vision board. Well, this is half of it. Half of my vision. We've got the self-care and fashion sides of it. It looks amazing. I'm so happy with how it's turned out so far. Obviously, this is actually getting too big. This is huge, and the area I want to put it in, if I do another full-size one of this, it's going to be too much. So I'm going to try and squeeze the other half of my goals into like half the size of paper and then stick them both together, because otherwise it's going to get way too big and I don't want it to be too big. So whatever images don't fit, they're just not going to make it onto the vision board. And yeah, I'm going to do a few more cutouts, and so far so good. Right, so second half. So we're going to start with YouTube. YouTube is a massive goal for me this year. So the very first goal I actually have in terms of YouTube is to post every single week. So there's 50 weeks left in the year from when this video is posted. So this year I aim to post 50 videos, 1 video a week. I've got some images of some editing here. This is like someone's thumbnail, some editing, and then the camera that I am currently recording on. That was one of my goals last year, and here I am now recording with my dream camera, so I'm so excited about that. I know that I will stay consistent with posting every single week. I think last year I managed to get out about around like 25 videos, which averages on like 2 videos a week. But I know I didn't post twice a week. I posted consistently for like maybe like 5 weeks in a row, and then like a month break, and then here and there. But I think I could do so much better than that. So yeah, let's put this on my vision board. Put this image on this side here. Put this one, oh, actually, I'm going to switch them around. Put this one here, put this one here. I think that looks good. might play around with it a little bit more. All right, so the next goal that I have in terms of YouTube is to reach 1,000 subscribers. So yeah, I have 2 images, one with the balloons and one with a cake, just celebrating 1K subscribers. It's a goal I had for myself last year, but I feel like I didn't really take it as seriously as I really hoped I would. But this year, I'm going to really, really grind as hard as I can. I really hope that 1,000 of you love my content enough to subscribe to me. Thank you to every single person who has subscribed to me so far. Thank you for your comments. I read all of them, all your likes, watching my videos. Even if you haven't subscribed, thank you for just clicking on my video and watching it. It means a lot to me and it lets me know that I'm doing something right. So yeah, I aim to reach 1,000 subscribers and I know that I can do it this year without fail. So all right, I think I'm actually gonna cut all these images a bit more so that it all fits. I've got my 1,000 subs here. I'm gonna just cut to where I actually need. Probably make all these images more so kind of square, like square them out a bit. Crop this one as well. All right, starting to come together nicely. This is what we've got so far. And the final goal that I have for YouTube, obviously after 1,000 subscribers, I want to be monetized. So I want to reach that 4,000 watch hours as well and finally earn an income on YouTube. So I've got a picture of someone's income, like payment on their way, and then an image that says YouTube monetized with a tick on it. So yeah, those are my goals for this year. And I know that with hard work, I can do this. So I'm so excited about all my YouTube goals. I've got so many ideas. I've planned so many videos for you guys. So look forward to seeing that. So I think what I'm going to do for these 2 images is kind of cut them up because the images are a little bit too big. So I'm going to cut out this little quote here that says, "You're a YouTube partner," just because I don't actually have the space for the full images. That's the best I can do because I need more space for the rest of my goals and there's quite a lot still to come. Okay, so moving on to hobbies. Now, one of the things that I really want to do this year is to really reduce my screen time. I think my screen time averages on about maybe 10 to 12 hours a day, which is ridiculous. Now, obviously, I love doing content creation and social media, and that I'm not going to count that towards my watch hours because obviously I need to be on my phone for some of that. But anytime that I'm on my phone for too long, that's not to do with content creation. I really, really want to focus on doing something else with my time instead of spending hours and hours scrolling on like Instagram, TikTok, sometimes even Snapchat. I look through all the stories and stuff. And YouTube shorts. Sometimes I spend ages on that too. So I really, really want to reduce my screen time. So I've got an image of someone with really low screen time. Now, the very first hobby that we're going to look at is reading. Now, as you already know, for those of you who have watched some of my other videos, I love reading. I have like a mini library going on. But the one thing is that I kind of have a hobby of buying books, but I don't read them as much as I buy them. So I really, really want to catch up with reading all my books before buying new ones. I love reading, but I always feel like I don't have much time to read. But by reducing my screen time, I'll definitely find more hours of the day to read. And one thing I really want to try this year is one personal growth book. Just one book about personal growth, anything to help me improve my life. I'd love to read one of those. And then obviously my usual fantasy books that I love reading. Gonna continue reading that, but just read more books than I've bought. I feel like I buy too many books. So let's add that to my vision board. Right. So I'm gonna cut this image and just keep the important parts, which is, there we go. So I'm gonna keep this part. Now for the reading, I think I'll choose to keep this image here, and then I'm just gonna cut this image. Don't make the cut because I need the rest of the space. Okay, so the next thing is coloring. Now, coloring was something that I picked up around the middle of the year last year, but I've kind of dropped my rate of coloring. I think it's a fun evening activity to do just to be off your phone once again. So I would really love to get back into coloring, specifically in the evenings, because it's really relaxing. It just allows you to not look at a screen instead of maybe watching a movie or watching a video or something. Just winding down by just coloring is really therapeutic, especially with some like nice lo-fi music. It gets you in like a really relaxed, calm, peaceful mood. So I would love to get back into coloring. Now, before we add that to the vision board, the next hobby that I would also like to talk about is art. So I love art. I love creating. It's something that I did years and years ago, but I kind of dropped as I got older because I was always told that it was kind of not something that you could really have a successful career in. So it ended up making me sort of drop the hobby and not do it anymore. I really miss it a lot, and it's something that I'm like naturally passionate about. I love creating, I love being creative, and painting and drawing is one of the things that I loved since I was really young, and it makes me sad that I've kind of stopped and I've lost that part of me. So I want to pick it up again. I want to do some art. I feel like it would be good use of my time as well. And yeah, I just tell myself that I'm too old now, that my art skills should be a lot more developed. But because I haven't done it for years, I didn't want to pick up art again because I feel like I'm just not good. But that's not a good mindset to be in. So I'm challenging myself to pick up art again, start drawing, start painting, and just create and not focus too much on, oh, how good it looks, or I should be at this level by now, or whatever. I just want to have fun and do something that I've always loved. So yeah, I've got paintings here because painting is what I specifically want to get back into again. So let's add those two things to the vision board. I think I'm gonna put the 2 coloring images maybe at the top and then the art at the bottom. Just gonna trim it down where I can. Okay, final little surprise I didn't tell you guys at the start. The final goal for myself this year is to start a clothing brand. So I've always wanted to have a small business of my own, and I'm someone that's actually quite passionate about fashion. I've been passionate about fashion for a few years now, and for the past maybe like 2 or 3 years I keep thinking in my mind that I really would like to start my own fashion brand, but it's just I have not pushed myself to really take a leap of faith and just go for it. So I want to be more intentional this year and just try. So yeah, I've got some images of some packages, more packages here, some sketches, and then kind of like a tech pack. So yeah, that is something that I'm really excited about and looking forward to achieving and working towards this year. So that's the final thing that we're going to add into my vision board. All right, so just this final little section left. I think I'm going to pick this image because it's a female business owner and that's very inspiring for me. That one. I like the drawings, so we're going to put that here, and then I think I'm going to cut out the top part for the tech pack somewhere around here. So yeah, I'm gonna play around and organize this area a little bit more. But this is what the vision board, the second half of the vision board, is looking like, and I'm really happy with that. I'm gonna go now, stick that all together, and then add it to the other half of the vision board, and I'll come back with the full completed vision board. So I have now done the second half. This is what it's looking like. We are now gonna put them both together, and then I'm gonna come back with the completed vision board. So I have stuck the 2 vision boards together. I also added some text just so the title is clear, and this is the finished result. So here is the vision board. Guys, this vision board is massive. This is the biggest vision board I've ever had physically, and I'm so excited. It looks so pretty. Honestly, it looks amazing. I did the text by just writing out in bubble writing my title and then cutting it into little pieces. Then I used some tape to just stick it to the board. So yeah, here's the completed vision board. Hopefully if you followed along, your vision board looks something like this, or in whatever style you wanted your vision board to look like. That brings us to the end of today's video. I hope you guys really enjoyed. Hopefully your vision boards are looking amazing. Some of you might have already done your vision boards maybe the end of last year. If you haven't already, as you can tell from this video, it is not too late to create your vision board now. Let me know if you guys are getting on with your goals. If you haven't started yet, it's not too late to start, and I hope you guys are enjoying the new year so far. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.